Does education get in the way of genius?
Self-education is a good approach. Knowing what you need to teach yourself. Other forms of education could be helpful or distracting. Depends on the individual. But if you know what you want, then you're not going to study something that's just going to distract you, but something that you would need to study in order to fulfill your vision as a player or an artist, the vision of your artist nature. How you see yourself, how you care to be known, which way you care to go. Art is good if you're talking about jazz music, because there are a lot of different angles to the jazz, well, to the mind. Forget about jazz. It's one angle of the mind, but the mind itself, not just one genre, but the mind is vast. So you need to connect with the vastness of your own mind. So,
what are some ways in doing that, in opening more? Aside from
well, if you're studying something, then you're teaching yourself to know something, which could imply that there's a lot that you don't know. So it's a matter of what you don't know, and how you use that. Because sometimes it's because of not knowing that you're able to know. It's because of not knowing that you're able to grow. There's a connection there. In my travels, I've met people. I say, "How are you doing, man? What brings you here?" They say, "I don't know. Could be anything." So they don't care what brings them to where they might show up. That could also be true in music, where you study stuff and then, you put under a certain kind of pressure. You say, "I don't even know why I'm playing this. I don't know." One thing, one person leads to the next person, and I just wind up playing this, and here we are. I don't even know if I'm playing it right or not. So you have to have this sense in you that is a certainty, perhaps. All right. So if we're talking about schools of artistry, then there has to be some sincerity. You have to link with something inside you that is creative, right? And what you feel is pulling you into a certain direction. As long as you feel comfortable with that direction, and as soon as you tire of it, you can go beyond that direction if you choose to. But it has to start with the individual. It can't just start from a nothingness that is not ordinary. But yet some people say, "I don't know how I got here, or what led me here, but I'm here." And sometimes that's, on occasion, the only way for the person to go where they have to go and do what they have to do. So it's not a mystery. It's something that's already with you. You just need to use it. See? But you have to ask yourself, why are you into music to begin with? Why? To do what? Just to play? Right. That might be enough. And then you might want to play with certain people. That might be enough. Then you might want to play certain music. That might be enough, or you might want to make certain kinds of records. That might be enough, or you might want to play certain gigs, and that might be enough, and then you might want to be on tour doing that, and then that might be enough for you. And then maybe none of it is enough for you, and that's very good news.